Hi, I'm Gemma Perry and welcome to Mooncake. Are you thinking about teaching in China? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about visas. So you want to teach in China, but you don't know where to begin. Well, the first thing you need to think about is getting a visa. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 4 main visas that you can get when coming to China. The tourist visa, the student visa, the business visa, and of course the working visa. First up is the tourist visa. Now, the tourist visa is exactly what it sounds like. If you're coming to China for a vacation or to travel, then this is the visa you'll need. Most tourist visas are fairly easy to get and allow you to travel anywhere between 1 and 3 months. Most tourist visas also offer multiple entry, which means you can leave China and come back for another 1 to 3 months if you haven't finished traveling. However, if you are looking to work as a teacher in China, it is illegal to work on a tourist visa. So if you are looking to teach in China, this is not the visa for you. Next up is the student visa. Now, China has some of the best universities in the whole world, such as Beijing University or Qingdao University. But universities aren't the only institutions offering student visas. There are language countries across the country offering you the chance to learn Chinese in China. In order to get a student visa, you need to be enrolled in either a university or a language school and attend classes regularly. Now, having the opportunity to learn Chinese while immersed in the language and surrounded by the great culture here is a fantastic opportunity, and I highly recommend it if you have the chance. However, if you are looking to teach in China, it is not legal to work on a student visa. Next up is the business visa. Now, the business visa allows companies from abroad to come to China for trade or commerce purposes. This means you can come to China to negotiate a deal or research for your company back home. In order to get a business visa, you need to have a relationship with a company here in China who can invite you to come over. Most business visas last anywhere between 3 and 6 months and offer multiple entry, which means you can leave the country and come back again if you have some unfinished business. However, if you're looking to work in China, it is not legal to work on a business visa, and so this is not the visa for you. Next up is the working visa, the holy grail of all the visas. Now, the working visa can be quite difficult to get because there's a lot of requirements in order to qualify. You must be a passport holder from a native-speaking country, such as the UK, United States, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, or South Africa. You need to have a bachelor's degree, a clean criminal record, and have completed a 120-hour TEFL certificate. Alongside these qualifications, you also must have 2 years' work experience. Now, the working visa application process is quite complicated. There are 3 main steps to getting the working visa. The first is to apply for a Foreign Expert Certificate, or FEC. Second, you apply for your Z visa, and lastly, you get your residence permit. Most college graduates won't qualify for the FEC. This is because after graduating, they haven't yet met the 2-year work experience requirement. The working visa can only be offered to those 23 and older. In order to apply for FEC, you'll need first to find an employer that is licensed to hire foreign teachers. Not all schools in China are licensed to hire foreigners, so make sure that where you're going is. Now, if you qualify for the FEC and you have your paperwork ready, the first thing is to get everything verified as genuine. That's right, there's a lot of fake paperwork in China. How you go about this varies in different countries, so make sure you check out the process where you are. Once you've got your paperwork verified, you're ready to apply for your FEC. You need to give all your paperwork to your employer, who will make that application for you. Now, this process can take up to a month, so be patient. Once your FEC comes through, your employer should give you all your paperwork back and ask you to go to the Chinese embassy where you're applied for a Z visa. Now, the Z visa is a 1 to 3 month temporary visa which allows you to come to China for work. Once you have this visa, it is legal for you to work in China. Now, once you arrive in China, you'll have to exchange that Z visa and apply for a residence permit. And this is the visa that will allow you to work throughout your stay. So that's it. If you want to teach in China, you need to get the working visa. In order to get that, you must qualify for the FEC, Foreign Expert Certificate. So when looking for a job in China, make sure you find an employer who can offer you the working visa. If you have found an employer who's telling you it's okay to work on the tourist, student, or business visa, they are wrong, and if I were you, I would run a mile. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you found it informative. Let me know in the comments below, what would you like to know about teaching in China? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below for more videos from Mooncake.